Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just for your information, in case you want to use the washroom is outside behind that wall. Gents and ladies, just in case. Okay? So you step outside, you go behind that wall, and the washrooms are right there. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, brother man? Everything is good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the next few minutes, we want to begin our program. So please get yourself together. Let everybody on the outside come in. Everybody take your seats. You in charge of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it on?
I don't know. Ask him. The second mic. Give it to him. And you put it over there and someone will get it, right? Come, Julian.
How are we doing? You gonna welcome? You want me to do the welcome?
We team with you.
Huh?
We say, I'll start. I'm saying, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll do the protocol. Set the protocol.
Okay.
This is on. Here behind us. Here behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, can you have your seats? We're about to start and we want to start on time so that you can eat on time. We want this time so you could talk. I'm asking everybody to please have your seats. Get to your tables, have your seats so we will know what we are doing as far as sitting is concerned. Although we would like Ken to be at the door and not seated as yet. We would like to welcome, before I say the welcome, I would like to tell you this is my co-host tonight, Julian Laura.
What a job I've been given tonight.
Let me tell you something. You have to do this with me, okay? So you can't run away from it. So let me begin officially welcoming you here, and let me establish the protocol. Madam Chair, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, alumni, members of the executive, welcome. We are going to go right into our program, right, Julian?
Yes. Except that I want to tell them, you all look so beautiful tonight.
So we are now going to call on Madam Florence Callender to open us in a word of prayer. Give her your mic. Stand, please, everybody.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we thank you for every opportunity we get to meet together. And so tonight, as we come for some recreation, we ask that you will be with us, be here, and as we enjoy ourselves, may we always remember that we're always representing you, that you said that in all things we should give glory to you. So we thank you for bringing that to fruition. For Christ's sake, amen.
Very nice.
Okay, Julian, you know you're going on this after me, right? So right now, before we move any further, and we're running through this program very, very quickly. So the rest of the program, you'll be eating and drinking while we're doing it. But these we have to get out of the way. So right now, we are going to call on our distinguished chair lady, Madam Agatha Joseph, just to give you some brief remarks. And then you do the next one.
Good night. Sorry. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night, friends and well-wishers. We are happy to have you here with us tonight, and we feel very honored. Merci. And we feel honored to have you. We hope that your time here with us will be worth spending, and we hope that by the time you leave here, you will say, I will be back here another night. And that's next year, God's willing. Yes, at this time, I want to reiterate, so Julian said that you look so very pretty, so very beautiful. And I must say, if you were standing here, you would see yourself. So this means that you went all out to make sure that you're ready for the dinner. And you will not be disappointed. There are one or two things, in-house matters that we have to talk about. The head table will be given instructions to go for dinner. And then other tables will follow, so please don't go ahead of your appointed time. And something else, it's not very nice, but sometimes, you want a second serving, and because you're satisfied with what you've had. You can get, as long as there is, but at the same time allow everybody to have a bit of the dinner. Don't go and take before others are satisfied with theirs. Okay. Okay. So please keep that in mind. So you know why we are saying these things? Because, why we are saying these things is because we do not want any confusion. We just want you to leave here feeling really good. And there's still yet another thing that the decor. Last year, we had an experience where people they fell in love with what they saw in front of them, and they actually took most of the decor and went home with it. Yes, and we need to, now we're looking, we're not seeing any. In fact, from the time the party came to an end, that was it. So we are asking, you can admire what you see in front of you, but don't go home with it. All right? And that will make things work out well for us. So ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you interact with each other, make a friend, by the way, make a new friend, and make sure that you're not leaving here without knowing someone you had not known before. So have a wonderful sit-in. Thank you very much.
Now you know this Madam Chair, when we talk about her, she's calm, she's cool. She tries to calm our emotions and keep us down. She tries to keep us, especially people like me that like to quick and say, I am very not tolerant of things, I'm gone. But this lady seems never ruffled. And that is why she can be the chair. She's the only person, I believe, that can keep us together. And she is so hard. You know, I say hardworking. I really mean hardworking, dedicated, and she kind of inspires us to keep going because it's not in the night. And when she finished, she'll appear here in the late hours of the afternoon to tell you with a sweet little calm face like that, what you're doing? Oh, it's nice. Yes, yes, you can do it, you can do it. And I'm looking at her and saying, what happened to her? Is she not giving us fuel? That you can do it, you can do it. But Agatha is a real leader in the strongest sense of the word. So I want to say to you guys that we are very grateful to see all of you here, and we all want you to continue giving the association and Agatha, our chairlady, your support. Thank you. And now I call on my co-host.
Very nice, very nice. Another round of applause for Agatha. She's so cool, so lovely, such a leader. Now, it's my privilege and pleasure to introduce to you a man who has been a teacher for over 50 years. He has been my teacher, and in the classroom, we've remained friends, lifelong friends. He's a writer, he's a poet, a political commentator. This guy is so skillful, you won't believe it. Tonight, I am sure he has a treat for you. Right now, we'll call on Mr. Remus Bryce to do the special.
Stand, everybody. Let us stand and welcome our speaker.
Is that red cap make America great again?
Okay, good night. Good night, good night. 60th anniversary of St. Lucia SDA Academy. What a gathering. When I was asked to participate in this dinner, I was, several things went through my mind. First, what am I going to say? And who am I going to talk to? This? Okay. So I started, my affiliation with St. Lucia as the Academy goes back to 1963. And it ended 5 years later. I can't imagine that this is it. I really can't. So we got some work to do. But let me begin by saying that the reason why I'm here today, it's because of SDA Academy. Guys, I'm 73. And I remember 1962, when I was just thinking of going to high school, there was no chance that I would end up in any high school in St. Lucia. There was no place to go. And I can remember clearly hearing my dad and his friends talk about, what do we do? So, whatever happened behind the scenes, 1 year later, Mr. Francis Mason, and we all know him, we know the work he has done, made it possible for us to begin to do work towards a high school diploma. So we went to Waterworks, and we became part of the Seventh-Day Adventist Elementary School. There were about 24 of us. What do you do? 1 year went by, and there was no school. But what was happening in the meantime was a number of church leaders were coming up with a plan to begin a high school. And I remember on a Sunday morning, John Campton came home. He normally stopped at home on his way from Maho. By the way, I'm from Monrepo. And I remember him having a conversation with Dad. But we didn't know what it was all about. And when he left, my father told us that he said that there was a large building on Lance Road that was available if people could have come together and purchase it. And I tell you this, within short order, that happened. I don't know where I would have been. Florence, where would you have been? Tony, where would you have been? So there is a lot we have to be thankful for. And I could list hundreds of folks who may not have had an opportunity for a high school education if that hadn't happened that year. And so to have, we have 50 people here tonight, says that we have some work to do. So having said that, I would like to make some brief remarks. One of the questions I get asked more than anything else is, Mr. Bryce, what do you do? What do you do? And sometimes I try not to say much because I'm 73. What do I say? What do I say to young people? I'm a teacher. I'm a lecturer. Doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much. And so it bothers me when I find myself in a large gathering where people are trying to identify you or focus on you because of something you have done. I started teaching in 1968 at Monrepo SDA Elementary School. I was fortunate at that time to be able to earn $142. It's big bucks. 2 years later, I, with the help of my dad, took a small loan, and I went to Caribbean Union College at the time, and I did teachers training, and I came right back, and I started to teach at St. Lucia SDA Academy. Remember, I went to SDA for my first year and my last year. Okay. Since then, I have been struggling to figure out how best how best I can serve. And every time I thought that I would move on to something different, I went right back into education. And so in May of this year, I retired after 56 years in education. Now, why do you do this? Why do I do this? And I ask myself, it's not the highest paying job. It's not the most glamorous thing you could do. But for me, it was the most important thing I could do with my life. Because over the years, I've had the opportunity and the privilege to touch the lives and influence people who were slightly younger than me. Teaching is not an easy thing. And those of us who do it make a tremendous. What are some of the things that are important to us? And I contemplated that for a while, and I said, I came up with a list of about 25 things. The first thing was simple, food. Why are we here? We're here to celebrate, but more importantly, we're here to share. We're here to share food. What about family? Very, very important. Just the simple things of life. Just last weekend, I had my friend and I, Julian, went to bury a dear friend of ours. We went to Atlanta. And I sat in a room with an old friend that we just happened to have run into him by accident. I didn't know that he lived in that particular area. And this is what he said to us. He said at our age, he's about my age, maybe 2 years older. He said at our age, we have to consider ourselves as a group of people sitting in the waiting room hoping that our flight is canceled. And when he said that, the thing that struck me is, why is he saying that to me? And I said, that's when I realized why I taught for 56 years. Young people don't do that. They ask questions, they ask for directions. And so when I think of what SDA Academy has meant to us, what it has meant to you, what it has meant to those who went before you, it is a debt we can't repay. And so next year, I expect the showing to be a little more than this. Okay? Education is important. Lots of people have made tremendous sacrifices. And so I think it's not asking too much to give back a little. I happened to be at the SDA Academy a couple of weeks ago for a short meeting with the principal and assistant principal, and there were so many things that needs to be done on the campus. And I know that this is meant to be a fundraiser. We can't give too much. You know, there is a lot of work to be done, and who is going to do it if we don't do it? So, I'm appealing to you to continue to support the school. I will continue to support in ways that I don't need to discuss here, but SDA Academy needs us. It really does. Okay? And I am proud to have been associated with and have graduated from SDA Academy. Everything I have, I attribute to SDA. And so I will continue to do my part. I just told the assistant principal tonight, I will continue to contribute and I'll continue to pledge. But I want us to understand that this is a community. We have to function like a community. We have to talk to each other. Okay. We have to have fun. We have to embrace each other, but understand that every time we have an opportunity to help the young people, we are in St. Lucia at a crisis point. I mean, you hear everywhere you go, you hear people talk about crime, you hear them talk about things that could have been better in our community. I don't want to be here and bore you about things that you already know. And I just want to be sure that those of you who have taken the time to come here, and $200 is a lot of money, but if you have taken the time to come here, I want you to at least commit this year to invite a friend. Florence, invite a friend next year. Tony, invite a friend. I will make sure that I bring one more person here, because this cause is an important cause. And this is not about me. This is about the future. This is about our children. Christian education is important. And those of us who have had the privilege of getting a Christian education at the high school level know the difference. You know, I listened to the results of the students in the last couple of years, and it's amazing. It's amazing that students, kids, can do so much with so little. Okay. So I want all of us to pledge that going forward, we will do a little extra. We will do a little extra. And I'm guilty because I don't think that I've done enough. So we have to make this work for the next generation. It's not about us anymore. Okay? So thank you for coming. I know for me it was difficult coming here from Vieux-Fort, but I just know I had to be here. And as many years as I have left, then I will commit to making a contribution, an increased contribution to this group. Okay? So this is where I am. Thank you very much.
Very nice, very nice. Another round of applause for Mr. Bryce. If I tell you how Mr. Bryce and I, the first time I really noticed him and begin to pay attention to him and say, wow, this guy is a teacher. He was teaching me math. And then I was doing an exam. And he stopped over my desk and he said, Julian, if you don't get an A in my class, I'm taking your girlfriend from you. From the time I heard that, I say, what teacher would make a statement like that? And he and I became really, really good friends. As a matter of fact, when I went to the United States, I did an internship with the Port Authority. And one of my assignment was to look at the expansion and contraction of an operation that they had there. And I had a month to put that whole program together. And unknowing, I told Remus about it, and he said, nah, man, no problem, I can help you with this. The manager who's responsible for that part of the work told me that if you if they're very happy with that project, it's going to be my project. If they're not happy, all is going to be on you. And I'm glad to say that with the assistance of Mr. Bryce, not only did he claim the project as his because it was so good, but they offered me a permanent job even before the internship program was over. All right? So Remus and I, we go a long way. We've been great friends, and he's a dynamic teacher. He has helped a tremendous amount of students all over the country. Now, we know that you've been here a little bit, and we don't want to waste any time. So I'll pass the mic to Joycelyn, Dr. Clark, so that she could give you some direction.
Julian, I'm a married woman, please. I left my father's name a long time ago. If you want, you can say Clark Fletcher, but definitely not Clark. I have my sons.
My apology. My apology, Dr. Fletcher.
Clark Fletcher. I didn't drop my father's own either. I like both the men. Okay. All right. Right now, although we're going to have a musical interlude, you're going to have your food. So we're going to start with table 1 and table 2. But since table 2 have a little bit of people, so I'm saying 1, 2, 3, you can start going and have your dinner while we have a musical interlude by this. Hello? Hi? You come in? Yeah, come. But because I'm sorry, they did not put the name for me, so I didn't have the name, but he looks like one of my sons, and I guess he looks so gorgeous, I'm sure he's going to have a beautiful voice. So while you eat, sit back and enjoy. Oh, and I need to say one thing of housekeeping before he starts. The washroom is through this door, straight down here, turn this way. So it is bam, bam, bam. So it is, you go out, walk Richard, and make a left. And you'll see male and female washrooms. They're beautiful and tidy. Okay? So enjoy your music, and with table 1, 2, and 3, begin dinner.
All right, good night, everybody. To Jesus I surrender all. To Him I freely give, and I will ever love and trust Him in His presence daily live. 'Cause I surrender all to you, Jesus. I surrender all, and all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. Oh no, I'll give it to you, Lord. I surrender all to you. What you want me to do, Lord. 'Cause I surrender all to Jesus. I surrender, Lord. I give myself to Thee. Fill me with Thy love and power. Let Your blessings fall on me. I surrender To you, Jesus, I surrender all, and all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender. All I have I give to you. 'Cause I surrender all to you, my Lord. I'll do what you want me to. 'Cause I give you everything. I surrender all to. All I have I give to you. 'Cause I surrender all I have to you. I'll do what you want me to. Yes, I'll give you everything, 'cause I surrender all, Lord. I surrender all to you. I'll do whatever you want me to. There's nothing else I'd rather do with my life. But Lord, I serve you every day, even when things don't go my way. Lord, you could trust me to never stray. Oh, I surrender all to you, and I'll do what you want me to. Yeah, I give you everything, all I do is for you. I surrender all to you.
Now, I can't understand that. I know your minds are on food, but that's how we're encouraging our young gentleman who came there. I want to see you all clap again, man. Show that you all enjoyed this. This is a spiritual song. Your people minds on the food so much, you're going to eat just now. Okay? You're going to eat just now. But we must encourage our young people, okay? Now, right about now, while you're all going for your food, I am watching that. I'm trying to keep my eye on the table, and I'm saying when you go for your food and something is happening at the podium, I would like those who are at the food to keep quiet. I'll keep the volume down because it is distracting those who are sitting up here. They can't hear. The people who are sitting can't hear because you're a little bit, volume. So kind of keep it down. So I'm going to be watching and trying to make the tables move very quickly so that it's open buffet. You can serve yourselves. Take your food. You can take everything one time or take a little at a time. It's up to you. All right. At this time while you're having dinner, before we bring in a very special moment, we will have some instrumental musical from our DJ. Table 4, you can move to the buffet. Table 5, table 5, you can move to the buffet. Guys, the faster you'll move, the faster the others get to eat. For those asking, there is vegetarian, chicken, fish, and lamb, okay? For those asking, there is vegetarian, full-time vegetarian. So there's for everybody, every palate, okay? So don't stay back at your table, go. Table 6, move please. Table 6. Wait a minute. What happened to tables 5 and 6? Y'all are moving too slow. 5 and 6 are moving very slow. Could you all move it up a little faster, please? Table 7 and 8 needs to get up. People move on, please. Yes. So let me say to you all people, there is a lot of food, but just remember, if you're not vegetarian, try to leave the vegetarian food because we are catering for the purely vegetarian people. Everybody's not here yet, they're on their way. So if you're not vegetarian, avoid the vegetarian food, please. I'm begging you. Okay? Table 7 and 8, 7 and 8, 7 and 8. Seven and 8. Both of you can move in, so that will help the others move faster. 7 and 8. Yeah. DJ, put up the music. Don't worry them. Wow, beautiful music, Mr. DJ. Just play it on. They can sit there. They can sit there. I hear you saying Asagafa, so I say they can. Okay. Those of you, DJ, yeah. Those of you who have just come in and have not had your meal, please head to the buffet right away. Those of you who have not, and that means Estelle, I'm speaking to you. Those of you who have not had your meal, head to the buffet right away. And all the others at table 3 who have, okay, they have eaten. All who have just come in and go and join your friends at the tables, please head to the buffet, because we are now going into some prizes. And if you're not seated at your table, you cannot pull out the ticket stub. And we have a lot of exciting gifts tonight. Some of them are going to be from your ticket stubs, but later, Julian will be giving you some trivia for some of the gifts. So you better make sure your stomach is full and your mind is sharp, because you're going to get some down the road memory lane academy trivia. But before we go into the trivia, we will be doing your ticket stub. Okay? All right. So as soon as those at the buffet are seated, we are going to continue. We are going to be heading into our prizes. So get your ticket stubs out. Put them close to you. Mr. DJ, hit it. A reminder, people at the buffet, to a reminder, the people at the buffet, DJ, a reminder of the people, the persons at the buffet, to try not to linger because you have to be at the table with your ticket. We are going into this segment. We don't want to keep the proceedings too long. So could you please move on at the buffet? I would like, coming up, I would get Kent, Mr. Daisy, Mr. Kent Daisy. Kent Daisy, please try to get your food because your segment is coming up, and move on. You waiting for your soup? Well, I think you will have to take your food and come up because we're going into your segment now. Yes, you and Kent. But you all just... And we would like to graciously ask, we are graciously going to pull one of you from the audience to do the dipping in the bag for us. Okay? We are going to pull one of you to dip. And it's going to be Kent, with ably assisted by Malcolm, who will be doing that. That's why we are trying to get you seated and paying attention. All the ladies by the door with Kent. The principal just come. Okay, thank you, my darling. Where he? Yes. Okay, right now, Mr. DJ, we are moving into the first half of our tickets. We are moving into the first part of our prizes. We are only going to, at each segment, we are going to give away 2 prizes, and then we're going to have another musical interlude by our beautiful young man. I can't see him, but I'm hoping he's ready. After the first interlude of tickets, we will be calling in... we will be calling the young man to sing again for us. Okay? So, right now, at this time, we're going to call on Kent and Malcolm. Usually they have brandy with them, but I don't know what's happening here. So, yeah, go and take the tickets. So, get your tickets ready. We are going to start with this one. But the tickets must be from the back.
Okay. What are your first gifts?
So we're going to say, I'm going to say, can you all handle the people? Okay?
Yes,
Okay. The first gift that we are going to give in the dip is, one moment please, I forgot my eyes because I was being distracted by somebody who's not supposed to distract me. Who's supposed to be assisting Kent and not distracting me. Move from there, Malcolm. Okay. Okay. So, the first thing we're going to be doing is a Massey's $50 voucher from who that one is from? Kent is not saying who that one is from. It's not, that first one is not saying who it's from. These two. Look at it, look at it. No, you have to tell me who they're coming from. Who's that from? Is that Massey itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Massey's? Okay, we are giving out a Massey voucher, a $50 Massey voucher from Massey Stores. So we are going to call on the principal of the academy to come and dip the ticket, and the lucky ticket number will be getting a $50 gift voucher. No, not kids. Yes. Shake the thing, Malcolm, and give it to him to dip. And he could tell you. Let Ken eat.
So why are you taking away our segment from us?
No, I'm not taking away your segment. That's how it's happening, Malcolm.
Okay.
And you give him the ticket. Because Ken should be reading the ticket, not me. But now he has to read the ticket.
What's the number?
Ken is not reading it.
What is the ticket number?
We did already. But that's not the number, though. It should have been the end. Oh, it's at the back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking for the number. 46, 72, 72.
Number 72.
Is it number 72?
72.
Number 72. Stay there just to be doing. Number 72. Number 72. 72, come and collect your, give a, Kent, hand it to them. Would you come please for your ticket, your voucher? We have another voucher, another $50 voucher from Massey Stores.
You all not taking any photos?
Yeah, it's recorded. You're live. You are live. That's why.
Maybe let's look.
All of that, the winner is not to be.
Yes, all your
There you go.
You should have kept the plastic bag I gave you, Kent. You should have kept the plastic bag I gave you. Malcolm, come on. That's mine. On your head, Malcolm, it's on your head. Okay. Oh, shit.
But I have my glasses, my shoes there too.
Number 23. Number 23. Number 23. I told you to put your tickets on the table. Number 23. Is number 23 coming? Yes, Mrs. Lynchburg. Leave me alone, eh? I'm tired there this time. Okay. Give her the $50 voucher. First time I come. First time you win something? Okay, one more. We'll just do one more. Well, one more. Give the thing. We have one more from Central Point. Another $50 gift voucher from Central Point. Donated by Central Point. Number 46. Number 46. Look, put it. Number 46. Is that number 46? Agnel, you should give that up. You're a member of the executive. You have to give it to somebody else. She's an executive member. She have to donate. Look, I'm just saying my thing. Okay, now behave yourselves. Are you all the MC here or me?
You gave me the wrong ticket. I got plugged them on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to inform you, in spite of the fact that you see some of the executive members, then their tickets are being called and they're winning prizes. They, just like you, paid the same price for their ticket, you know.
That wasn't necessary. We know that. That's not necessary. No.
And so if you see executive members winning prizes, like I said, is because they also, in spite of the fact that they work hard to get this together, they also paid for the tickets the same price that you paid. So I just want to let you guys know that so you wouldn't think that there is any, cheating going on. Thank you.
No cheating, and not only did executive members pay the ticket, did the work, but they also push out of their pockets much more than a ticket. Okay? Now, so this is it for now. Thank you very much. The principal of the academy, give a round of applause for him. Malcolm and Kent will be back. Okay? And you will be back again. Okay. We are now calling on the young man. Where's the young man? Come in and do your thing.
Whoa, always and forever. Each moment with you is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow just won't be the same, 'cause we have a life of love that won't ever change. And every day love you your own special way, melt all my heart away when you smile. And why don't you take time to tell me that you really care, and we'll share tomorrow together. Baby, baby, I will always love you forever. Ooh, I will always. There'll always be sunshine when I look at you. Just a second of you with me, and the things that you do. Ooh, baby, and when you get lonely, won't you call me and take 1 second to give to me that magic you make, and every day, love you your own special way. Melt on my heart away when you smile. Why don't you take time to tell me that you really care, and we'll share tomorrow together. And baby, I will always love you forever. I will always, forever, and always I will forever love you. Yeah. From the day I was born to the day I die, I will forever love you until the day, to the day I die. I will forever love you. Forever and always, I will always forever love you. Forever and always, I will forever love you. 'Cause yes, I'm the one who will, yes, I will always love you forever. Always and forever. I love you.
Wow, that was beautiful. Making me feel young again, you know? Making me feel like falling in love all over again. Malcolm, look at me, look at you. Okay? I still look young, you know. I still look young. I still can get a young fella inside here. All right? Thank you, sir. Let him mind my business. All right, now let's go. Look, Mr. Bryce is agreeing. You see, my teacher's agreeing with me, right? So tell Malcolm don't interfere with me. Now I have a co-host. The co-host abandoned me, you know. I have a co-host that has abandoned me since he met the principal of the school. And he refused to allow me to eat. I let him eat and he abandoned me. Now we're going on a very exciting part of our segment now. We are talking about going down memory lane. So we're going to take this mic, and my co-host will be bringing it to you. Because we are going to, and you're going to get up, and you're going to give some very fond memories of your time at the academy. But before we do so, we are going to call on one of the persons that has impacted my life very, very, very much. But she's so modest about it. She likes to say things like, oh, they did this and that, and they're all right, but she's not taking credit that she's the one that had a role to play in that. And I call on none other than Miss Florence Callender to come up here and talk to us about what it was like to be our teacher. She better to talk about what she did, what I did to her, okay?
Now, Dr. Fletcher likes to put me on the spot. But don't worry. I'm a one-minute woman. I'm a last-minute woman. I'm a everything. I'm used to that. I grew up as a calendar, and we were always called to do things. So when I started teaching at the academy, I was 16 years old. Wow. And I taught, almost everyone that I taught was older than me. At one point, I was teaching a 42-year-old man in Form 2. So I used to get up in the mornings very nervous, every morning sweating, to go stand in front of all of these people, some who were my friends, and teach them math. I was teaching geometry, arithmetic, and English literature. And it took a lot of effort just to stand there and teach the lesson. It's not that I didn't know what I was teaching, but it was just the mindset that I had. I was teaching my friends, and most of them were older than me. So I'm thinking they're probably saying, who are you to come teach me? I taught for 3 years, and I learned a lot. I learned that you could do hard things. It doesn't matter how difficult something looks to you. If you put the effort into it, you can do it. I also learned to ignore some of the things that people say to me, about me, because I am who God created me to be and not who you say I am. Yes, that's it. That's it. And I have done my best over the years, every time there are young people who are listening to me, to tell them that story. Because I work with a lot of children who have difficulty in school. Some of them have dyslexia, some of them have reading problems. They don't know what the source is. And I want everyone to know, and the parents too, because how I found out about dyslexia, my daughter had dyslexia. I didn't know until she was failing 2nd grade. They didn't tell me she was having significant difficulties all the time until the end of the year when they called me in and told me they would have to keep her back in school in the 2nd grade. And I said, absolutely not. You give me the summer, let me figure out what's going on, and test her afterwards. And so I went and did the research, found out, had her tested, found out she had dyslexia, and found what I could do to help her. Worked with her at home over the summer. When she went back to school and they tested her, they put her up to the 3rd grade. And I realized the school didn't know what they were doing, because when I asked them, if you keep her back in school, what class are you going to put her in? And the teacher said, she's going to remain with me. So I said to her, well, how are you going to teach her differently? And she said, I only know one way to teach. So I said, well, that's not acceptable to me. Obviously, your way is not working for her, so she needs a different way. So when I figured out why she was failing, I worked with her at home. Not only did she do better every year, when she graduated high school, she graduated as valedictorian of her class. And so I know that every one of us, every child is born with a genius. They have their own superpowers, and you have to find it. And I started learning that as a teacher, a 16-year-old teacher at the academy, because there were some students who were having a rough time, and I would take the time to work with them. And they did get better. And one person that I remember that stands out to me was Vincent Doxry. And up to now, when I go to him in his shop there, he would tell me, you know, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have passed math at GC. And if you have children, or if there are children in your life, take time to work with them. Take time to observe them and see what they do well. Because there is something that they excel in, and you can use that thing to help them figure out the areas that they are weak in. And so my friend here likes to call me her teacher and her whatever, because we used to hang really closely. There's a bigger story? Well, Malcolm has a bigger story. I don't have a bigger story. I don't go down rabbit holes. I stay focused. I have been distracted many times, and I've learned to keep my focus. So I just want to encourage all of you. There are children who need to go to Christian education schools. There is a difference between a secondary school and a secondary school that gives Christ-centered education. Because you can find us all over the world. And students, graduates of the SDA Academy have contributed to this world in different parts of the globe in significant ways. So when people tell you, oh, don't send your child to that school, that Seventh-Day School, they're not going to learn anything, they don't have a lab, that is a bunch of nonsense. Because our children are excelling academically, as well as they are being grounded spiritually. And they are being groomed for service. It's not just your academics that brings success. Success is more than just getting A's in school. You need to know how to live a life as the person God called you to live, because each one of us was born with a purpose. If you do not fulfill your purpose, there is something that's going to remain undone. There is someone who only you can influence. And if you do not influence that person would have been missing out in life on something important to them. So I encourage you to support the school. In the U.S., it is the alumni of schools and universities and colleges that keep them going. They support their school. And so we need to support our school so that other students can get the benefit of the education that we received, and they can move on and fulfill the purpose for which God made them. Thank you.
Looks like we had 2 guest speakers tonight, right? Because that's why they sit next to each other. This is wonderful. She says that let me tell you something. Malcolm wants to interfere with the lady, right? When I was 14 years old in Form 3, just entering Form 3, I had what you call a puppy love interest in her brother. But what he doesn't know, and Malcolm is not saying, is that her brother saw me because of my attachment with Florence and her sister Linda. So he saw me there with them, and that started in Form 3, ended in Form 3, because at 14 years old, books and man don't mix. And if you're my mother's child, that's what you would know. So that started in Form 3, ended in Form 3. And he and I have remained friends to this day, while I have remained friends with his sisters to this day. So when Malcolm think he have backstory to give, you'll tell him mine is... Anyway. So let us go on. Let me go on. And they were older and in higher forms than us. Okay? So now we are moving on to the more exciting things. My co-host is going to just come to you, and we're just going to take you randomly. So co-host, you just walk to them and let them give their experience, and they can't tell you no. Just drop the mic in front of them. Just take them back in the back. Just take them to give their experience and go down memory. That's it's a feature segment of our
Who want to give their experience on this table?
Don't ask them. They will tell you no. Just take them. If you ask them, they will say no.
All right.
You see what I tell you? Just call them.
Though I'm going to go to a very dynamic guy. The tallest man in the house. Dr. Tony Morman.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want to say.
I am.
They can't see him.
You can't complain, that food was excellent.
I must. I'm very delighted to be able to participate in a setting like that. I beg your pardon.
And
okay.
Could you all please keep the volume down so we can hear each other?
Put the volume down. Okay.
Not you, them. Them. I want to hear you. See?
It was just by a stroke of luck that I became a person who got exposed to education. I'm from Labe, Bexar. My mother and my father are both illiterate, can neither write nor read. And when the academy started, I found a little groove to come in. And I came in there, and I never was able to attend school a whole year. Always 2 semesters or two semesters. Because during the school year, I always didn't have enough money to leave library to come to Castries. I used to ride a bike up the mountain, down the hill for years. So, at the end of it all, I was able to get me a couple of GC subjects. I fabricated a couple of documents and get myself out of St. Lucia. I went to the United States. Hardships. But academy. There was a segment in the curriculum on Fridays. We did something called chapel. This was great. This segment of the school, of the curriculum, I never missed because it was very inspirational. You know? Very inspirational. And I always look forward to that. I carried that along with me. I never forgot. There was this particular segment or a program on that day when there was a preacher man, I think a pastor. He spoke and he quoted 2 big texts that I never forgot. Philippians 4:3-13. You can do all things through Christ that strengtheneth you. And the other one I particularly love was Matthew 17:20. I get this one right? How long will I be with you before you know you can do all things? Oh, you have little faith. If you had faith like a mustard seed, you can remove mountains. I use these texts as my mantra. I use these texts as my solace. They were the ones that kept me going when I was homeless in the United States. I always kept moving, and I repeat them. And man, I never forgot them. So as much as I was not a very good church goer, I stuck with these 2 texts, and they really carried me through. I am telling you tonight that academy, since then I've gone to the United States. I went to college, I did a degree in economics, a bachelor's degree in economics. I enrolled in a master's program in political science in NYU. I couldn't continue because of financial constraints. But man, this academy, I will forever be indebted to academy because I couldn't understand, I couldn't see any way out for my life. And I burst it open in the United States. And I did everything I wanted to do. I was homeless, so I looked for a lot of houses. I knew I needed houses, so I went into a lot of houses. I got a lot of houses. I knew I wanted to, everything I wanted to do, I did it. Because I remember that the text says you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. So, I love the academy. I am very pleased that I was allowed to say a few words. I didn't think I would be given the mic. I'm glad. So, be prepared. Thank you, Mr. Shortman.
Hey, your people don't give our past students a hand up, a round of applause.
Fletcher, the guy said he was homeless in America, right? What you don't know, this guy owns probably over a block of homes in America.
Because a past student who was homeless.
So, and you know what?
Owns a block of apartments in New York. You can be anything
all over New
you
York.
put your mind to, regardless of the circumstances
But
you find
but you know
yourself
what?
in.
What? Maybe we could get him to make a good donation to the academy.
I did.
$200.
So you already want to make the man get back to being poor.
Okay. Tony will get back to you, man.
You heard Jock? As soon as you get up, he telling you go again, get poor again. But take Anselmo. Give it to Anselmo, Julian. I don't care if he's your cousin. I say give it to Anselmo, a lady now. Give it to Anselmo.
No. If we give that to Anselmo, we'll be here all night.
Well, we
out.
want to hear Anselmo. That's another teacher. You don't know a lot of things about Anselmo. Give it to Anselmo.
Anselmo.
Julian, give Anselmo the mic. Julian, give the mic to Anselmo. Wait, give it to Rachel? Okay.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I did not graduate at the academy. I did forms 1, 2, and 3, and then a relative took me to Trinidad, and I finished there. So my experiences may differ slightly from most of you who spent the entire 5 years. I enjoyed the academy, and one thing that really impacted my life was Mistress Wilson. I believe she was the wife of the principal at that time. I entered in 1977, and she really took me under her wings and loved me, and it really left a mark on me. Took me into her home, myself and Sybil and a few of the other young girls, and really showed us how to do, red bean stew, and some other things that really stayed with me. And it developed in me a love for children. So she bought me my first watch. I remember that. And I think her home was broken into and somebody stole it, and she was forever indebted. But she really impacted my life. So a principal's wife really had an impact on me, and I really thank God for that, for the 3 years I spent there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, very nice.
You have to find a man now.
You still want me to give it to Anselmo?
Yeah, because you're at the table. Anselmo was a teacher. I don't know why
you know, I don't want no problems with
Anselmo
Dr.
is
Fletcher.
a guest here tonight. Give Anselmo the mic, Julian. Don't talk. Give Anselmo the mic.
I'll give it to her.
Yes.
You know why I don't want no problems with Dr. Fletcher? A long time ago, one of her teachers asked her, Dr. Fletcher, do you pray for your enemies? She said, yes, of course, I do pray for my enemies. I pray that God remove their front teeth. So when they smile, I know exactly who my enemies are. And
the only thing he didn't tell you all, that was at school, right? Neither them, nor me, nor my teachers had any idea that I would ever be no Dr. Fletcher. So at school, I was Jocelyn Clark. Right, Julian? Right, Anselmo?
Oh,
Anselmo,
yeah.
can I hear something? Can you get up, darling, and talk to us?
Jocelyn, what do you want me to say?
What?
Ladies
Me?
and gentlemen,
You were a
hand of
teacher, you were a
applause for
student.
the
Talk.
SDA Academy. Let's hear it. I must say that the SDA Academy and its foundational work on individuals like myself, Julian. Julian and I went to the SDA Academy together, right, Julian? Right. In fact, people still think that we are brother and sister. First cousins. The SDA Academy really and truly makes us who we are as we go through life. I wouldn't say today, it's as we go through life. People could see that there is something different in that particular individual. Persons would actually come to, in fact, Julian, I must say that a number of the individuals that I encountered in life asked me the question, which year again did you go to SJC? And I'm saying, no, I didn't go to SJC, but I could remember you were in the same class with me. And I want to thank God for the foundation that SDA Academy gave me, that had me to receive an opportunity thereafter to go to schools like Sir Arthur Lewis. And I think that's where they probably thought that I had gone to SJC or Jules had gone to SMC. But the kind of work that SDA Academy did with us had a starring just like the SJC students. I want to thank God for people like the Maslers. And yes, the tall Masler, yes. The Masons did not really teach me as such, but because Brother Mason was a step ahead of me, taught people like my brother, Thomas, and Lawrence. And I need say that, again, the foundational work that they did with my brothers really assisted in making them who they are today. By the way, Thomas Cauldron, product of SDA Academy, is Dr. Cauldron, Professor Cauldron, assisting in grooming quite a number of young people. And I want to say thank God for that. You notice I'm talking about other people instead of myself? You realize that? And I want to encourage individuals tonight to encourage individuals you encounter to send their children to the SDA Academy to assist in making them the individuals that they need to be. And you may be saying, why am I saying encourage individuals you encounter? As we go along, ladies and gentlemen, we need to sell the academy because individuals are thinking that the academy does not have much to offer. The schools that have much to offer will be schools like the one I mentioned a while ago. But when you have passed through the SDA Academy, you are able to really and truly assist in the growth and development of our country, of people you meet, etc. And I think if we encourage others to find that path that we found, they would realize that the SDA Academy indeed is one of the best schools you could send your child to if you want that child to impact St. Lucia and other areas as it did for yourself, as it did for me, as it did for Florence, for Brother Bryce. And I want to take a step back from the SDA Academy to the primary school and highlight Teacher Bryce, who literally mothered us. Remus's sister, who literally mothered us and taught us to be the men and the women that this country needs, that our church needs, that our community needs. So, ladies and gentlemen, Christian education, particularly the SDA Academy, is the place for our young people in this day and age. This is what I have to say tonight.
A round of applause for Selma. Now, she told you about her brother Thomas that went to the academy, and he's a professor. He teaches at a couple of universities in America. She didn't tell you about her other brother, Lawrence Cauldron. He was the chief planner at a called Gainesville. Now, you must know that Gainesville was one of the top, it was within the top 5 places to live in the U.S. So, and Lawrence was responsible for the city and creating that kind of effect on the city.
Let me just say one other thing here. Individuals say constantly, I am not able to send my child to the SDA Academy because of the cost. I think if you really and truly want to make a difference in the life of your child, the cost will not matter. And I want to tonight have you to put your hand together for that little lady in my life, Lena Cauldron, 94, who on her own, well, with the help of God, saw 3 children go through the SDA Academy. How she did it? She was not a graduate of any high school and held any big job. She washed for individuals. She taught us how to make cake and how to make the little things to go around the community to sell. Yes. She also sewed for individuals to help us make it through. So I want to tell the people, or I want you to assist me in telling them, those who complain, that if you really and truly want something good for your child, you could make the effort and make it happen.
A round of applause for Lena Cauldron.
So,
and
Julian,
Selma's mom.
before you move on, I want to touch on something that Anselma said. Okay? The stigma on the academy. Like it's a place for the rejects. It's a place where nobody who has any brain goes. I must say to you, Julian, that I do not, Anselma, that I believe that the majority of that stigma is to me, is perpetuated by Seventh-day Adventists themselves, because they do not send their children to the academy. They send them to the private schools, the public schools or the other church schools, while we who are non-Adventists, my mother had 6 of us gone through the academy because she did not believe, as a Pentecostal, she did not believe in her children making the sign of the cross. So we were sent there. We didn't say we weren't there because we were rejects. If we were rejects, look at me today. And you don't want to know about my other siblings,
Fletcher,
right?
man.
So I want to say that it is time that Seventh-day Adventists understand it is your school. Send your children to your school like Catholics sending their children to their school, so that the name, the stature of the school will go up. Because it's no use us going through the school and fighting as past students. We pay more money as non-Adventists to the school, but it's as if we are paying because we have nowhere to go, because nowhere will take us, so we have to go there. And you, the church, the Adventist people, are not standing up to support your own school, to take the stigma. It doesn't matter how much you advertise, show David Williams, Jocelyn Clark Fletcher, all the others, all people like to have big business, the Bryces, the Fannises, the Daisies, you name them, I can't, too numerous to mention, that have succeeded and made. It's no use mentioning their names. And show Florence Calendar writing all kinds of books. If you're going to keep, and I'm saying that because the principal is here, I have been fighting for the school. I was the very first president of the Past Students Association. We brought the annex there. We had this big meeting with Mr. Hunt, Mr. Elisha Hunt, Walson Charles. We have a picture in my archives of Sir John and ourselves at Green Parrot, launching the inaugural launch when we made we donated to the academy the annex. It has been falling. This is the only alumni that is not standing strong for a school that's 60 years old. Every other school have their alumni going strong, not the academy. Why you think so? Why you think the only interest in past students is to come in? The only interest in non-Adventist students, which makes up the majority of the students, is to come in, pay your money when you're gone. We finish with that, but the Adventists are not keeping the alumni going. So for this alumni to stand, I must drop that plea. All of us, and I say those who don't have children, those who are, once you're an Seventh-day Adventist, stand up and support the academy. This lady here and this executive are trying to keep the alumni so we can bring up the face, and we are giving it. You all, I'm echoing the sentiments of those who have spoken before me. Please stand and support your alumni and change the face, the mindset of the academy of being a school for rejects only. Okay? So, Julian, you can continue, but the thing was burning me. I had to say.
So, good night, everybody. So, first of all, I must say that I'm a proud product of the St. Lucia Seventh-Day Adventist Academy. I am Julita. So I think my attending the academy was really a plan of the Almighty. When I wrote Common Entrance, I failed by a slim margin to attend the school of my choice. Whilst I was waiting to be called, because they said at some point they will be calling, I decided to write the exam for the academy, and I succeeded. And I decided that I should go there instead. My immediate family are not Adventist, but I decided to attend the school. And in Form 3, I got baptized, and I never regretted that. I left the academy in 1991. And since then, I have been encouraging people, parents, I don't have any kids myself, but I have been encouraging people to send their children to the academy. Over the past few months, I've had reason to frequent the house of a former teacher who gives lessons. And the number of students that I see coming from that place who are from the so-called top schools is really amazing. And, you know, sometimes I think people want to justify. When I say people, Seventh-day Adventist parents, albeit some of them have economic, you know, difficulties, but sometimes they want to justify why they want to send their children to other schools. And one of the reasons they give is that the school don't have qualified teachers. The children have to depend on taking lessons. But the number of children I see going to this particular house who are from the so-called big schools and who have the so-called best teachers, they still take lessons. You know, so sometimes we have children graduating with 13 subjects and 20 subjects, and we think that it happened just by the simple instruction that they get from their school, but they do get help as well. So I think sometimes we as Seventh-day Adventists, we sell ourselves short and we criticize our very own, which is not good. But my experience, well, I guess I was a very obedient student, so I never really found myself in trouble at the school. But that's one of the experiences that stood out for me, the fact that I made up my mind to become a Seventh-day Adventist Christian when only in Form 3. So all the best to the association who have been doing what you're doing to keep the alumni strong and kicking. And I hope that you're able to garner more members as you go along. Thanks.
Very nice, very nice.
Very
Only
nice,
few
Juliet.
stars
So
are
you
known
need to
by
find
the
another
first
one.
name,
Take a guy.
Juliet.
Take a guy now.
Malcolm, you want to go?
You don't want Malcolm to go? Trust me, you don't want Malcolm to go.
Nah?
No, you don't want Malcolm to go, Julian.
Why not?
You, dinner finish if you put Malcolm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm,
No,
Malcolm is
take
a
Brandy.
man.
I am telling you as his
Malcolm is a man of all men, you know.
Julian,
Some
I
time
am
ago,
his friend. Leave Malcolm alone. Don't trouble.
he went. He saw a kid crying
Ronnie and Kent,
playing
yeah.
football. So Malcolm gone and he asked the guy, "What you crying? What you crying about?" The guy said, "Those big boys over there. They say they are men. That game is too powerful. They don't want me to play in the game." Malcolm sat down next to the guy and began crying too. All right, we'll give it to Kent. Kent is another very powerful guy, you know. One time Kent tell me, "I'm the man at my house. I'm in charge of the operation. I always have the last word." Yes, honey, you're right.
Hi, good evening. First, I want to thank everybody who have made it possible to be here tonight to support the Past Students Association of the SDA Academy. I want to thank you. Without you, this would not be possible. What we're trying to do is to help the Academy in, well, the students who are here right now, to give them the opportunities that people like me didn't have. But I am a proud product also of the St. Lucia SDA Academy. I may not have attained the academics that I wanted to attain, but the attitude that I developed, okay, the personality that I developed, it's really from the teachings of the SDA Academy, Christian education, where in whatever you do, you have to try to be your best. If you're gonna be a how do you call it? A garbage collector, be the best garbage collector that there can be. If you're gonna be a helper, be the best helper that there can be. And this is what I actually learned from going to the SDA Academy. And in spite the fact that I may not have been successful academically, but I still consider myself a successful person in society, making my contributions to St. Lucia. Thank you.
Wow, how time flies. I guess, we had such a fantastic meal. I mean, no. You have to give a round of applause to Coco Palm Hotel. My goodness, this food. And if you attended the dinner last year at Sandals, you will understand the difference between here. And this is nothing yet, if we can tell you about Coco Palm. What they have done for us, and we intend to make them our annual point for our dinners, because they went overboard. The staff, the management, and you should have seen them here earlier. They went and, as for first time, Coco Palm was wonderful to us. Anyway, with the time is running, we want to move on. I need to tell you now that we are going to have some, we're going to give 3 more prizes then, and we're going to a musical interlude, and you go, while the musical interlude is going on, you go for your dessert. But it is 1 cake per person. 1 cake per person. 1 cake per person. We asked them to make dessert. There is fruit salad as well. But when it comes to the cake, I have been asked to say to you, 1 cake per person. Because they made it according to numbers. But there is lots of fruit salad if you want to. It would be better to have fruit salad after such a variety of a fast meal. Okay? So now I'm going to call on the prize giving, the prize giving men again. The principal, Kent, and Malcolm. You have the old bag, you have the big bag. So Kent, here's the mic because you will take the number. He's deep in. No, not yet. You have to know the price. I have to say the price. Yes, I don't know. Okay, this time we are going for, no, that one. We are going for, that one is a lunch for 2 at Rendezvous Hotel. It's not Rendezvous, it's Rendezvous, right? A lunch for 2 at Rendezvous Hotel.
Stolen time.
Yes, stolen time. A lunch for 2 at Rendezvous Hotel.
Rendezvous Hotel. Hotel Rendezvous. Okay. A lunch for 2 at the Rendezvous Hotel, which was renamed Stolen Time. Yes, that's the new name of Rendezvous Hotel. 17. Ooh, no. I missed it. Number 37. Number 37. 37. 30. Woo! All right. Can I see your ticket, please? Just to confirm. Is this right? Yeah. 37?
Yeah, yes, 37.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is 2 nights stay at Hiwanora Gardens. 2 nights stay at Hiwanora Gardens for 2 persons. So you can have a romantic. Well, I seen a lot of people looking at me when I say that. Hello. If you don't have a boyfriend, you better find one, eh? If you win that. Okay? It's a 2-night stay at Hiwanora Gardens. Now, if you don't want it, you can always give it to me, right?
Okay, just to inform you that Hiwanora Gardens is in Vieux Fort, right opposite the airport, yes, somewhere around there. And
Tell them you will take their details. You will take their details
Yes.
and you will tell them write the details down to give them the ticket.
so the person who wins that, I will take your details, and we will contact you for when you're ready. But it is valid for 3 months. So between now and 3 months' time, you have a 2-night stay at the Huonora Gardens. And the number. Oh no. Oh no. I missed it by 1. I don't believe it. I missed it by 1. Number 16. Number 16. 1 6.
Come on, look at the tickets.
Yes, I want 7.
Andrew? Andrew? Let me see. Andrew, let me see that ticket to make sure.
That looks like 91. That looks like 91. Yes, it's 16. Okay, just to let you know that Andrew is also a member of the executive. Okay? And like I tell you, each of us paid for a ticket just like you did. So I think it is fair that. Okay. All right.
We have another.
One more for now. We will just have after this one. We have 2 more, but we're not doing it right now. We are going to have break, but 1 more going. A voucher again from Central Point. A Messi voucher for $50 from Central. So a massive voucher from Central Point. Okay?
Okay, number 41. Number 41. Yes? Okay. Oh, wow. Mr. Sydney, yes. 41. All right, Mr. Sydney. Yes. All right.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yes, I guess that, yeah.
Joycelyn, you ready for the next move? Andrew Fontenelle say he's going to be too lonely in the room by himself. He have no partner, so he will sell the tickets to anyone that want it.
Well, I suggest you all go and negotiate with Andrew, okay? Andrew is going to sell his ticket, okay? So, I mean...
He said he'll be too lonely in the room by himself.
When you see the 2 bubbleists they have there, Malcolm and Ken get on him. The poor man is trying to deal because when he leaves it, they're going to beat him up until he give it to them. Okay? So poor Andrew, and I know, let me tell you something about these guys. You see these fellas? You see, sometimes when people see me with them, they think I'm their wives because the way we get on and we behave. And this is, you're talking about, you're very old, you know. 49 years?
Indeed.
49 years, you know. Used to see 3 boys, 1 girl. And I controlling them. Up to a day like today. Up to a day like today. But, and this friendship is like that. No one gets in it. You know, and you know what they used to do? They used to cover up the boyfriends for my mother not to know. That's the things they used to do for me. For me to go and chat the girls up for them. That's what they use me for, especially Malcolm. Y'all don't know. You all do not want me to tell you all the secrets I'm holding for these three guys. And I will not talk because Kent's wife is here. And thank God she's like that with me. And I can tell you, Malcolm's wife was one of my best friends at school. That's how he came behind us. So you don't want to know no more again about that kind of thing. You see these guys? So when you see me there with them, and that we have become best friends for so many years, it is because they had me like a little stool pigeon, okay? No, we can't have because the time. No, we can't. No, the time. Because the hotel is going to close us and the people have their thing to do. Okay, so we have only, we are going to not, Kent has to take the, oh no, you see that wanted. All right, so now we're going to have some, the young man, what is he? The singer is supposed to sing one more song, right? The singer is supposed to sing one more song. He's coming to sing for us. Okay? And then you can, while he's singing, go for your dessert, please. 1 cake per person. Go for, and 3, go for your dessert while I'm going to sit behind and enjoy my music. Okay? Give me something beautiful.
No. Exceedingly, abundantly, above all you could ask or think, according to the power that worketh in you. Cause God is able to do just what he said he would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, cause he won't give up on you. He's able. If you believe in Jesus, say yeah, yeah, yeah. He's able. God is able to do just what he said he would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, cause he won't give up on you. Say he's able. Thank you, Jesus. If you believe in God, say yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe in him and I'm thankful for his love. Oh, he's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. Saying he's able. He's able. Whatever he said, he's gonna do it. Whatever he promised, I know he's gonna do it. Saying he's able. I know he's able. Saying he's able. Saying he's able. Whatever he promised, he's gonna do it. Whatever he says, I know he's gonna do it. Cause he's able. Yes, he's able. I know he's able. Saying he's able. I've tried and I've prayed. I've tested God I know he's gonna do it. Don't give up on God. No, no, no. Don't give up on God. No, no, no. Has anybody tried God and known him to be able? Yes, he is. Have you thought of giving in, throwing the towel at times? But you know he's able. He's able. Have you ever thought in this life he would do all he said that he would do? Don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. Saying he's able, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Give him another round of applause. God is able to do everything that he says he will do. I know that. I've proven it. I'm here. I'm standing here only by God's mercy and grace. And when people look at me and they say, oh boy, she has achieved so much, they didn't know that I danced with breast cancer for a whole year and I survived. And I can say to you, God is able. Okay. So now we're going to call our, because you see why we are pushing the time, we have a certain time limit here. So, but I mean, I don't know, it seems like the management is trying to reach me. Could you come up, please, if you have to tell me something I can't understand? Do you all want to say something to me? Okay. Okay, we are going to have our final trivia. And we had only 2 left. I said 2 more dip in, but I got a third one right now from a huge donor inside of here. So we're going to have 3 more gifts. So we are going to call on our Malcolm and Kent and the principal again. And we're pushing time because we have a time limit at the hotel, okay? Until ready after 10, we want you to really fully enjoy yourselves. So, Malcolm, Kent, and the principal is already here. Guys, move it. Me, I'm not the one to answer, Bobo is over there. Yes, no, you can write just out. You can feel it. So now we are going to do another gardens. Mr. Bryce gave us an offer of another garden, 2 nights stay at your gardens place. Yes. So maybe you guys get a chance. So let's see. Okay. Yes, sir. So we are going, people listen, to another 2 nights stay at Hiranora Gardens. Get your ticket ready. Another 2 nights stay at Hiranora Gardens, generously donated by our featured speaker tonight. Wow. A round of applause to Mr. Bryce. Another 2 nights stay. I hope it's me that win that one, eh? All right. You better make sure you dig up my name, eh? I can dig my name. He did his name. Oh boy, 19.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. 1 over my number. Number 19. Number 19.
Number 19.
My friend, my good friend Nadia. Wow. I don't believe that.
Give her your details. No, you have to give her details.
That's 61. That's 61.
Yeah.
I was just teasing.
Just joking.
She have to give her
Yes, yes, yes. Right. Okay. So I will take it from you. I know where to meet you. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Let's give our round of applause. Yes. Okay. Put it there.
Okay, next one, another $50 massive voucher from Central Point.
Can my ticket not inside it so I can win nothing? That is real, buddy.
Okay.
21.
Number 21. I.
Yeah.
Yes, number 21. Yes. All right.
Congrats. Thank you, sir. Yes, yes.
Congrats, Leslie. Leslie did a lot of hard work. He's also.
We'll talk that now. Not now, Kent. No, Kent, not now. You're not the MC here tonight. Okay? People, let me tell you something. I have an MC. No, you ain't finished yet. You'll have two more. I have a dipper here. I'm telling him to dip for me, and he's there and he putting his hand in the vein. It's mine. That's what the principal they're doing. It's mine when he had a trip, and Kent on the other side hoping that any name that come up is his. Okay, Kent and Malcolm and Brandy, we're not finished yet. We have to finish for us to go. Yes, there are two more. There is two more going. We have just received another one. You have paid $200 for your ticket tonight. People, can you tone it down and listen? You have paid $200 for your ticket, but you will be given $100 back in cash tonight. Okay, you'll be given another one. So as I'm sitting here, the prizes are donated again by our very generous past student. Should I mention your name? Yes, Julian, my co-host. Not USA, by the way, not US. 100 EC, you'll be able to say, all right. You know your Lucians already.
Oh, you took it already? Gosh.
What number?
Go back.
Huh?
Go back.
No. If it's
The next one
good,
you want.
it's
You
good.
want that. The next one I'm going to call it.
The next one has
Okay. Number 34. $100 for number 34.
Good girl. Julian, you pull out your purse, Julian. Julian, pull out your purse.
All right. Okay. All right. $100. Come.
Give it to him. Him. The principal. Make sure you take out the 100 US there. Let me examine it first, eh? Yes.
All right.
Ooh, a round of applause for
A round of applause and compliments past student Julian Laura.
All right, the next one. This one is very close to my heart. This big prize. Because not only has Coco Palm given us a tremendous rate on this hotel, not on this venue, I mean, not only has Coco Palm contributed to some of our drinks, and not only did they take care of us last night while we were here they just take care of us and treated us free. Not only did Coco Palm do so much for us, they have, in the wonderful spread of food that they have put out for us, way more and above what we have paid for. Coco Palm has also offered us a dinner for two.
I'll try. Look at people. Check people watching.
But we check it.
Let's check it.
Okay. Turn it up. Turn it upside down. All right.
What to do? What to do? You know what to do? Take it to anybody and have them dip it. Take it to anybody and have them dip it. It doesn't matter.
Number 76.
No, bring it here. Hold on. We have to verify it.
Executive numbers again. 76. Yeah, number 76.
Oh, number 76.
Wow.
Yes. Huh?
But I have.
Yes.
Oh, you.
76. Okay. Wow. Now, yeah, I have to say something that she was not supposed to be here because her dad is sick and because he's a elderly man and he can't do anything for himself. But she said, you know what, I will support the Past Students Association and I am going to buy a ticket and I'm going to be here and I'm going to give someone to take care of my dad. And here she is now, winning. She deserves it. So give her a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Now, I'm going to call you all to do the test. We're getting rid of all of it. No, that wasn't it for you. I want to thank the principal of the school, although he was praying while he was dipping for us. But we want to thank you for your support, and you hope that when you see this tonight, you will go back to the school inspired to encourage the graduates and those coming behind that they have to keep the alumni alive, okay? Thank you very much, sir. A round of applause for our principal. Now, this time is more prize time, but it is trivia time now. Trivia. I may tell you, when you come to the Academy alumni thing, it's sweet business that's happening here, you know. You think these people working hard for nothing? It's much prizes that day. But it is trivia, and the trivia will be coming from, these are the game masters here, and the alumni, my co-host. Okay, so the first question that's coming from me tonight to you is, the longest, or the oldest in the room, someone who came from the academy in 1990 North. Is there somebody here? 19 North. So if you hear the oldest person who have been in the academy, I know I left in 78. Is there anybody that's going before 78? What number I'm hearing?
What was it?
What number is that, Sandra? What year is that?
What year?
Yeah, but I know you.
Yeah.
But what year? What year? I know she was my neighbor, so I know her. I admire her. What year? 1974. Anybody older than 74? Anybody from nobody?
Yeah, we have 72 across here.
Judith is 1972. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, there's 71. Anybody above 71 in the 60s? Mr. Bryce, what year? 67.
Wow.
Okay, now let me tell you something,
What year?
67.
Let me tell you something. My guest speaker not in that, okay? The year you graduated. What year?
What year you left?
She don't remember.
She cannot remember.
Yes.
Judith, did you see her there? Sandra, when you were in the academy. Sandra, when you were at the academy.
What year did you leave, Judith? 72. Anybody left the academy? Anybody here left the academy before 1972?
Apart from our guest speaker.
Apart from our guest speaker.
What year? Look at hand at the back. What year you left?
Some guy is telling me he was born in 1956.
The hands I see going up over there, they're looking like they lie inside, not taking them on. Anybody who graduated before 1971, put your hand up. No. Huh? Who? Well, no, but the guest speaker is out, so we're not singing. We're not giving him.
Her
teacher.
Yeah. That means to say that she left.
But Judith said 1971.
Yes. 72.
72. Okay,
and
so
you 71. Okay.
Yes.
So Florence Calendar said
yes.
71.
So our this prize, I'm giving it to the prize masters for Florence. Stand up, and our teacher, my teacher, is getting a little gift from us. So stand up, my dear, from Malcolm.
We asking any question?
Huh? No. We're just choosing people from the group, like the oldest. Okay. Call Florence.
Guys, we'll move fast. The time is running. Florence.
Florence, come forward.
Yes, come forward.
Let me give her the prize. Let me call the next one. We'll have to make
You have
on behalf
next
of
trivia.
The past students.
Julian, come and give her another trivia. Give me a trivia question to ask.
Okay.
Give me a trivia question to ask.
She don't look so.
No.
The trivia question.
She looks even younger than me. The oldest graduating year.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome. The youngest past student.
The youngest past student of the academy here. The youngest past student. Hands up, the youngest past student. Hurry, people, we have to meet, or else we will lose our time. The youngest past student.
The youngest past student.
The youngest past student.
You're a past student.
Well, people, hurry up and talk. Hello.
You're a past
hello, hello.
Julie,
please, we are not going to end here if you are going to be so noisy. We need to have the night out. The youngest past student
of the SDA Academy.
Okay, look, a little young lady. Stand up, darling.
Well, stand up, darling.
Stand up.
Come up.
What year?
2024. All right, let's give her a round of applause.
Okay. Next question. Okay, Malcolm, take the paper from him because he wants to give the questions to. Can't you have to let Malcolm give the presents and you giving me the questions?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and he stay by the mic. He stays by the mic. So he repeats.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Well,
next
I'm
one.
just
Quick.
going through. Okay.
Tell me the next one fast.
The
Not
old-
Joe, tell me. I'm doing the trivia. What's the next question? The oldest married couple in here tonight. Now watch it. Malcolm.
Okay.
Oldest
The
married
oldest
couple and the married
married
couples here
couple.
tonight. All the married couples, lift up your hands. I will ask you what year. Married couples, not married and you like me, you married and you're here by yourself. The couples inside of it.
Married.
Okay?
How many years?
42 years.
Boy, I am a year ahead of you.
Any Anybody past 42 years?
And you have to be there for your spouse. Don't be here and half of a half. We're not in that.
Yes.
Okay? Well, the only people are there Kent is not 42. I'm more than him. Come on. Like, a round of applause for our oldest married couple.
The oldest married couple. I don't have anything else.
Okay, no, I can see if I don't know that. Yeah, okay. And you'll repeat it. What will you repeat and you watch while I get the gift, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you see, he finally gets something now.
Yes.
He finally gets something.
Who here remembers
Congratulations.
the name of the principal in the year of graduation? Who here remembers the name of the principal in the year of graduation? Who?
Okay, who can remember the name of the principal the year they graduated from the SDA Academy? Well,
You all cannot remember who was your principal when you all graduated? Wow. I thought it's me that was old. Remember, they have they have teachers here. So if you all give the wrong number, the wrong thing, Florence and Agafa and Mr. Bryce will demoti you all. When you graduated, who was your principal in that year? Mr. Blackett was your principal. What year was that? 1984, Mr. Blackett was her principal when she graduated. Would that be right, Agafa? Yes. Okay, come and collect your prize there. Huh?
no, for her. Yes. Okay.
Okay. When did the alumni hold their first annual dinner?
The question is, where did the past students of the SDA Academy have their first annual dinner? Where? Okay. All right. Everybody's answering.
Rachel was the first one that answered yes.
No, somebody in the back they answered.
Who?
You answered
Who
first.
in the back?
No, somebody in the back.
Who answered in the back?
Yes.
I heard Rachel answered first.
Okay. Well, then give Rachel.
Okay, Rachel, come for it. We have to give more. Kent.
Yes.
Yes, we have lots of prizes to give, so don't worry, we'll give you prizes. Huh? But how would I know that? I wouldn't know that. You know it? No, we can't do that. That's in a different way. Who knows about the alumni, the past student that the world speaks about? Who knows the name of that student? One person, no shouting out their names. Put up your hands and they will call you.
I'm right next
Sandra?
to you.
Well, I didn't see your hand. Okay, come. Sandra, come and get yours. I bet they. What happened to the men? What happened to the men tonight? I have full of men gifts there and they're not talking. I'm giving the gifts to the ladies for their husbands. 1971, when she deserved to get her gift.
1971?
You left the academy? No, but.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
One of them? Okay. Where was the first SDA Academy located? Don't shout out the answers. Kent, call a name and pull out a hand.
She. Yes. Tell me. Yes.
Who put up their hands first?
You're supposed to be watching the hands, Kent, and calling them. What are you doing? You're supposed to be watching the hands and calling them.
Yes, but I am watching the hands.
You're only watching at the back, but you have to look all around, Kent.
Yes, my dear. Ah, okay.
Where was, and do not, if you call out the answer, we will not take you. You need to just put up your hands and then we will call you.
All right. At the back.
Where was the academy located before Sunny Acres?
Ah, okay. No. That was not the question. That was not the question.
Where was the first SDA Academy located?
All right. Go ahead. No.
No.
Oh,
No, don't shout out answers. Hands up. We call you by hands. Waterworks Road is the correct answer.
Who said Waterworks Road?
Ken, look. Ken not doing his job, you know. Ken not doing his job. You're not doing his job.
Well, yeah, but I am looking because everybody's...
No, but you have to take the gift now because they finish. Go and sit down, Malcolm. I'll call. I'll tell you when to stop.
Yeah, but you said you want to rush.
I'll tell you when to stop. I want to stop in my shooter. Okay. We're moving along and we have to move along fast. Hello. I will not repeat the questions if you all are talking and not listening. So pay attention. Can I have silence, please? Hello. People, you need to keep silent. I cannot shout and speak like that or else I'll pass out. Okay? You all need to keep quiet. Okay. Next question. What's the name of the thing at the school? The church. It's like those people like scouts. What's the name of it? What is the name of I'm saying the question, I will not repeat myself. What is the name? You know they have Girls Brigade, they have guides, they have scouts, they have all these things. What is it, Red Cross, the Red Cross people? What is the name of the one and that organization like that for the Seventh-Day Adventist Church? No shouting out questions. Put your hands up and get to call.
She called first.
No, you're disqualified. You shout it out.
I watched her and then I went there.
You disqualified.
No,
you
no.
shout it out. No shouting out. Whose hands?
Her hand was up first.
Come up. What's your question? What's your answer?
No. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
They are pathfinders, master guides. Oh, yes, she said it. Yes, so she's correct. Where's Ken?
I am right here. Huh? No.
People, there are more prizes. If you all stop arguing, there are more prizes. So answer your questions, okay? Answer your questions. I will mention 3 names to you. Walston Charles, Francis Maslin. What happened to you all? If you all keep shouting at things like that, we are going to stop. Stop shouting at things. You all are destroying the whole thing. I mentioned the name. I'm not even finished with the question yet. And Florence Calendar. Who among these was a principal? Can't you do your job? I'm going to sit. I'm sitting down because Ken that I'm supposed to get it. Ken that's supposed to get the people. Call the person, Ken. Call the person.
Okay, all right. Let me ask a question, and the person who answers the question. But I can only watch one side. I'm not a fish. Okay, well, who answered the question? I don't know. Because I can only watch her and then do that. I cannot watch her and see her at the same time.
Well, let me do it then. You'll give them the prize. Okay, I will answer question. I'll ask the question. I'll see the people, and he'll give you all the prize. Okay?
Anyway, I have one biblical question to ask.
Can't you have to wait for the person to get their gift first?
Okay, all right.
You have to stop that. All right. Let us do this thing in order. Order, so as we can come out of here. This young lady put up her hands first when we asked the question. So, what is the answer? St. Charles was a principal, but you're still wrong. Because I said, who were principals? Anselmo. That is the correct answer. I saw 3 names and there were 2 principals in it. Come up for your prize, Anselmo. Okay. Now ask your question.
Okay. The SDA Academy is a Christian school, so I guess that we had this thing called Bible study or something like that. So I have one question, a biblical question. Let's see how well you know your Bible. Who was born before his father and died before his father? No. He was born before his father and he died before his father. No. You all read, but you all don't understand. Who was born before his father and died before his father?
We have only 2 hours left here. Kent and Malcolm, we have only 2 hours, an hour and a half left here.
No.
We have only an hour and a half left here, and the place will be closed. They're not hearing. They just come in and they don't like order and organize.
Go ahead, Ruth. Huh? I can't hear you. She's right. Abel. Yes, Abel. Adam was never born. Adam was created. So, because Adam was created...
Well, we are moving right along because we have to run this thing very quickly. We don't have much time in the hotel. Our time is limited, and you want to have time afterwards. So we need to get rid of the prices we have there, and we have to move quickly. Who remembers Wendy Beach? Who remembers Wendy Beach? Was she just a friend? Was she a teacher? Was she a principal? Was she somebody passing? Who remembers? I said, listen, Wendy Beach. I said it 3 times. Wendy.
Yes.
Wendy Beach.
Yes.
I don't want people shouting out, yes, put your hands up. Let us run this thing out in order. Wendy Beach. Who remembers her? Kent, you're out of it. You're an organizer. Your hands are up. Yes. What? Yes. No, she was not a principal. Estelle. Yes, that's it. She was my French teacher as well. Right? And they were living across on Lance Road. Come for your prize. I heard you, but I saw her hands first. I heard you. I heard her, but I saw her hands first. Come. We're moving right along. Who come and take Malcolm here. Give it to her. Okay, we're moving far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have to give you all men prizes because the men are not answering. The men are not answering, so I will have to give them women prizes. What is the name of the present principal of the Seventh-Day Adventist Academy? You. I saw you first. No, self, I cannot hear your name. You have to get up. I can. So what, Sir Vidal? What's his whole name? I am talking to one person. Don't come and fling him like birds in my eyes. I want to hear what is his full name? Okay, then come. Philip. But she answered Philip Vidal. I was talking to her. Huh? Philip Vidal is wrong. It's wrong? Is Philip Vidal wrong? You're right here. It's wrong? Mr. Principal, is it right or wrong? It's wrong. Huh? Okay, you answer. Is she this lady here? You answer. No, stand up, I can't hear it. Mr. Vidal Philip. Mr. Vidal Philip, you had it back to front. Sorry, darling. Come for your prize. And it's right inside of it. What subjects? What subject or what major subject you did Anselma Cauldron teach at the academy? And not a word from you. What subject did Anselma Cauldron teach at the academy? Okay, I saw Leslie's hand up. I saw Leslie's hand up before yours. Was that correct? Is that correct? HSB, Human and Social Biology. I said, what was the major subject? Okay, come, Leslie. Leslie getting gifts like crazy. No, go over there, I'll give you. Go over there, I'll give you. Only two more, yeah, but I'm telling you, I'm pulling, but you're not distracting me. I have to stop. Okay. All right, 2 more to go. 2 more, so you better pay attention. 2 more. 2 more prizes to go. 2 more. I don't get mine? I don't need none. She listens. When she listens, she have to call my name. Okay. No tickets now. These are not tickets. We have done the tickets already. So these are not tickets anymore. These are too small because you always tell us when we do the tickets, we're giving you valuable gifts and some getting valuable and some getting little ordinary gifts. We don't want nothing there. This is a charity thing. All right? So we're just making fun here. We're just having some fun. So enjoy what you get. Don't look at it. Don't discriminate it. Don't say anything. Just enjoy it and remember the good time. Okay? That's all it is there for. And then next year, you yourself will donate a few to us. Okay. For listening. This is just fun. To have us down on memory lane at our school. Who remembers who was the Prime Minister of St. Lucia when we moved to Sunny Acres? Who remembers? You see the hand, huh? Which one?
The one in white.
Okay, yeah, yes. The one in black, ask first.
The one in white, she put up her hand first.
But this lady put up her hand before y'all. What y'all want me to do? Come. What is the answer? Yes, come. One more to go. One more to go. Who was the minister of... I'll do that last one and you'll do it. One more and then you'll do the dip for a phone. Okay. Last one and then we have one big other gift for a dip. Okay, last one. Last one. Who remembers who was the Minister of Education when we left, the year we left Sunny Acres, not Sunny Acres, Lance Road? Who remembers who was the Minister of Education when we left Lance Road. Okay, I saw that hand on table 8. Table 8, answer. Answer, I cannot hear you. Stand up and answer, I cannot hear you. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. Remember the year we left there? We left Lance Road. You were not even born yet. Louis George was there when my children were born. Yes? When we left Lance Road to go to Sunny Acres, who was the Minister of Education? You. Yes? Yes. Okay, we have a winner over here on that side. Okay, Hunter J. Faswa. Come for your prize. Our DJ get a prize. Our DJ get a prize. Give a prize. No, they want to come behind me and take the prize. Wait, Messi. Okay, shake now. No, that's not shake. Go and shake. Look your bag at the back there. Yes. Right now, get your tickets again. We are dipping for a cell phone.
Compliments flow.
Compliments flow. You will not get it tonight, but you'll take your details. So you see, when you come to a Lumini thing, not only do you get good fun, good food, but you get a token to remember. Flo, get your ticket. Get your ticket, step out. And we're calling back the principal. But he better stop praying for himself, eh?
It's a dip now.
It's a dip now, so get your tickets out.
Okay, there is the youngest.
Yes. They're going to make other people shake it, you see? How they get look answer your people? Get look answer your people. Answer your people back.
Okay, we're looking for the youngest person inside of here, and I guess is this young lady here. She's the youngest person, so she's still innocent, and we're gonna have her deep. Okay, but I know. Don't look at it yet. Don't look at it yet. Don't look at it yet. Just give it to me. Thank you. All right. It's right here.
What's the number, Kent?
Let's see. All right. Okay.
59. 59. Number 59? 59?
I was just making sure it was the right number. So, number 59.
Number 5.
Number 59.
Check your tickets.
59. Check your tickets. Number 59.
Do we have a winner here?
Hey,
Look like we have a winner
have a
here.
winner.
Let's check it. Let's check it.
Yes.
Number 59?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a winner.
Just now, hold on. Just to make sure, I have to put my glasses again upside down. And make sure it's not 69. Okay, all right. Okay, yes. It's 59, yes. We have a winner. Okay, so you will...
Congrats.
Congratulations, my brother. We'll get your information. You give it to this lady here, our president, and then she will make sure, give her your number and everything else, and she'll make sure that you get the phone. Okay? All right. Again, congrats.
Why are you securing that?
Okay.
Ken, why are we talking that number for the guy? You take note of it?
Huh?
You have to take note of it, eh?
No. Yes?
The biggest one, the finale for the night.
What? What's that? Huh?
Where my mic? Look, I can't even walk again. My legs collapse underneath me. I hear we get a prize tonight. A ticket for one to New York next year. Both year. Why? Look, I want it now. Let me tell you something. I want to go to New York. No, I ain't joking there. Give me that bag. Give me that bag.
We have drawn the ticket number
That's not true.
17.
That's not true. That's more. That's more ball. Can we trust them? No, wait. I don't trust Kent. Go in the... Look, our guest speaker, please. Find somebody to check this bag. We don't trust these men, all right?
Let's see who is the lucky winner tonight.
Okay, a ticket. Well, if it was for two, I would have been more interested. I know. I'm just saying about me, yes. All right. Yes. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I don't believe that.
Let me see that.
The last ticket. The last ticket. Number
You guys ready for that?
80. The last ticket.
Who said that?
8. Yes.
You sure, Kent?
Well, except just now. Hold on. Let me just make sure.
Double check. I know you've seen upside down.
This time it's not upside down, it's back to front. Number 80.
It's number 80. Is anybody at ticket number 80?
0.
80.
Yes.
Going once. Who's that?
Okay. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. The person who offered the ticket
won the prize.
Ticket. Wow. No. I must congratulate him. Yes.
Yeah. Come on now.
Hey, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a second chance.
Are we going to have a second dip?
Second dip.
Okay, let's go.
Somebody's going to New York.
Okay,
Can go. Oh, okay.
I know now you got my ticket. Yes, you got it. You guys, look, I'm already giving my prize. Oh man, you missed it by 3.
B14. Okay, number 14. Number 14. Do we have a winner? Yeah. All right.
Let me see. No. You're wrong. Got number 41. Got number 41.
Okay, we have a winner. Congratulations, congratulations.
Kent, you have to take her details. Make sure you get her details. Okay, all right, let's get it done. Let's move on to the next with the mic.
What do you want to do? What? That's a big one?
Mic, I don't have the mic. So we finished.
You finished?
Who has the mic? The mic, Julian. Okay, it is done. People, we are winding down. We don't want the hotel to tell us it's time to leave and we had no time. I'm trying hard to keep to the program. Okay, before we call on the next item on the program, I personally have a gift to give to somebody whom, don't start thinking that person, I think, deserves this gift. This person has done a lot as far as I'm concerned. This person has, who come on for a thing? Somebody going for a cup. Oh, Tim. Okay, this person, that is a personal thing. This is not from the alumni. This is from me to that individual. So I don't need you all guys anymore. Thank you. Kent and Malcolm, thank you very much for your support and the principal. Okay, whenever we are planning a dinner, this person is not a member of the executive. And this person, no matter what they are doing, is going to jump up and come and assist and help me do. This person doesn't complain, does not ask any questions. All they're doing to thinking, when I turn around and I say, you like that? And when I say I'm in a jam, look, I need to put something, this person will come and tell me, look, let me look, I will put, get the, go and sit down. Yeah. These are time wasters and we're not wasting time. Ken, go and sit down. We're not wasting time. You're killing our time. Okay? No, Ken, sit down. You're wasting our time. Let us end this thing. Okay? So this individual, we are very grateful to that person. I am personally grateful to this person for what she has done. She has, yes, it's a she. Yes, she has done a lot for me. She has done a lot for me, and this is very serious, people. Yesterday, I spent hours here. This person said to me, I am going to be sleeping. I have something to do. We did not discuss the theme or nothing. And our minds were just going together. And this was put in. And when I came in, the only thing, we never talked. Yet these umbrellas and those snowflakes you see there, she walked with them. I see her coming like Tanti with 2 big bags. She doesn't know what I will want, what I will not want. And she was always there, always helpful. So I want to say to you all have to understand, this is what we want from the alumni. You don't have to be on the executive, but we want you to give your support. Not just a lot of talkers and people who waste time. We want people with action to make good. I am about to give up. I've given it 2 years, and I'm about to leave. It's up to you all to take on and move the baton to the next run. And so tonight, I want to personally, from myself, call on Judith and thank her very much for what she has done for me personally. So I'm calling Judith to come for this. This is from me, Judith. This is from me personally. No, Judith, come and collect this. This is as you and I alone were there. You were there with me. And she helps me and she thinks. So this is from me. I think you need to give people their flowers while they're alive. I don't want to pass out without giving it to her. I want to see only Judith and nobody else. All right? Judith, this is between you and I. Thank you very much, my dear, for all that you do for me. All right, now, people, we are moving right along. We don't have much time. We are going to call on Mr. Leslie Fontenelle to give us our vote of thanks. Well, no, let me see. Is it the vote of thanks first? Yeah, the vote of thanks first. So we'll call on Leslie Fontenelle to give us the vote of thanks. Where's Leslie Fontenelle? Leslie, we have to move right along. Time is running out. Yeah, time is running out for the hotel because they'll throw us out. Huh?
Wow.
So this has been the second annual dinner of the Past Student Association of the SD Academy. And let me just, before I do the vote of thanks, let me just ask our current serving executive members to just stand, please, so we can identify them. We have our secretary, Ms. Met. We have I should call the president first, our chairperson, Sister Gaffer. Will you just stand, let them see you? And please remain standing, our executive members. Thank you, please. Be kind enough. Our treasurer, Brother Ken Daisy, very hardworking, very reliable, consistent. Our devotional leader, Sister Eunice, please stand. Our assistant treasurer, Brother Malcolm Fannis, and our PRO, Brother Micah George, PRO. And Branford is our events coordinator, Branford. And the main events coordinator and social director is Sister Jocelyn Fletcher. And he's her assistant. And a trustee as well. Jocelyn and trustee, yeah. And I am your humble servant, the assistant PRO. Did I miss anybody? I think I got them all. Would you kindly give our hardworking executive members a round of applause? Oh, yes. And yes, very important. How could I miss? Hold on, before we go. How could I have missed our very important Academy Liaison Officer, Sister Agnel Gabriel? Where is she? Is she here? Very instrumental, very hardworking. She's out? She's not here? Oh, yes, she is. There you go. Right. Very, very instrumental, very hardworking. And very nice working with these people. She's very wonderful. And I did this to let you know, all of you here tonight, and those of you who are interested, that I think it's around April or May next year, we're going to have a re-election of our executive members. So if you are interested, please indicate to us so you can be part of this very wonderful organization. Be seated, everybody. Yes, and for trustees as well. Okay, you can be seated. Thank you so much. Yeah. And so tonight, before I take my seat, yes. Yeah, I have them. Yeah. Tonight, our vote of thanks, I want to just, I know it's late, so I will try to be brief. Firstly, let me thank our guest presenter for his very insightful and passionate presentation, Brother Remus Bryce, really inspiring us to do better as past students and to really work hard to uplift the image of our school. Thank you very much, sir. A round of applause. Yeah. We want to also thank the hotel management or Coco Palm Resort for allowing us this facility at a very reduced price so that we can make a little profit for the school. So thank you very much, Coco Palm. And then we have our other sponsors, Sagicor Insurance, Blue Waters, Massey Stores, Eagle Freight Brokerage Service, Flow, our overseas partners in the diaspora, Past Student Association of Diaspora, Central Point, Topstone Inc., St. Lucia Linning, Rendezvous Hotel, Urinara Gardens Mini Hotel, and also on the sponsorship list is Brother Remus Bryce and Julian Lura. Round of applause for everybody, please. Round of applause for them. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Then we also want to say a word of thanks to our media personnel, Cynthia and Simeon for doing our media coverage. Our DJ played some very good tunes there. Brother Bobby. And our entertainer, what was his name again? I forgot. Is he still around? Young guy. He's right here. How can I forget his name? Oh man. Remind me. Manasseh. And my good little friend, I forget his name. sorry. Manasseh. But he sung beautifully tonight. It was very entertaining. Thank you so much. Then you, our patrons. Of course, without you, tonight would not have been possible. And so, although some of you, I had to really encourage you, those I sold tickets for, to really encourage you to take your tickets and to be a part of tonight. But I'm happy. At one point, I tell you, I was one of the skeptics thinking that it wasn't going to happen. But our chairperson, man, this lady has a lot of faith. Sister Gaffer, would you please stand again? I don't mind. Stand again. Our chairperson has a lot of faith. Come and stand by me. 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 And you know, at the time when she and I were going around together doing stuff for the occasion, and I felt at one time, it's not going to happen. And she said very gently, no, it's going to happen. The tickets are going to sell. We're going to have it. And it just happened. So, full of faith. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you again one more time. And let me also ask you, those of you, I wish more of you be interested. If you are not yet a part of our group chat or our online group, our Facebook group, please indicate to us so we can have you as a part of it. So we can continue to grow this community to something grand, and we can have a better response to the growing needs of our alma mater. It matters. Amen? So let's make it happen. So thank you, everybody, tonight. Round of applause for everybody. And look forward to seeing you again at our next grand event. Good night. Oh, yes. Now let me also invite you. There's a very special lecture series beginning Wednesday evening. It's the Academy's inaugural lecture series by Dr. David Williams. It's at the SDA Church on Wednesday from 7 p.m. And following that, on the Sunday afternoon from 4 p.m., we are going to put on a concert in honor of the 60th anniversary of the Academy, and it's under the directorship of Brother Linus de Turville, a past student. It's on the Handel's Messiah. I happen to be a part of that singing choral, and I'm hoping it's going to come out great. So I'm inviting you to be a part of that next Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. at Castries SDA Church. It's a free concert. Bring a wonderful offering. Deborah is one of the lead singers. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we can be there on next Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. Looking forward to see you all. Good night, everybody. It was wonderful having you. Those of you who want to dance, let's dance.
Okay, could you all stand as we close in prayer? We will call on Eunice to lead us in prayer, in closing prayer.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for allowing us to have a wonderful evening. We pray that all what we have planned, all what we have in store will come to fruition. We pray that we will support the school, we will support the seniors, the elderly, the children, the community, St. Lucia at large, and even overseas. Thank you, Father, for hearing us. Thank you for answering our prayers. Take us home safely and help us give you all the honor, all the glory, all the praise. Bless Madam Chair and the executive body. Bless the students and principal staff of the SDA Academy right now. We pray that you take care of our families also and help us seek you. Help us learn more about you by studying your word and imparting it to others also. We thank you, Father, and take us home safely, we pray, for Christ's sake. Amen.
Okay, so those of you who want to leave can leave, but remember there is a little hour of social before you leave, an interaction with our DJ. Okay, so you can stay on. Please, again, I will reiterate, no decorations go in with you, and stay and enjoy yourselves, and I sign out. I may see you all next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a drink, there are drinks at the bar. You can go to the bar and get yourself a drink. It's still part of the deal. Yes, I will. From you or from, because Samuel gave me one. Yeah, and you gave me one. Okay, all right, not a problem. Yes, okay, no problem. Yeah, okay.